course.
Do you consider yourself a debonair gentleman who loves female wrestling promotions from Japan and PS2 era WWE games? Well, Rumble Roses is just the ticket for you. This sexy wrestling romp was developed by Yuke's, using the same engine as the modern classic SmackDown Here Comes the Pain game, and it was published by Konami, which is made abundantly clear by the in-game advertising. Just look at how they brilliantly promote Castlevania, Gradius, Contra, and Metal Gear at the in-game arenas. It's cross-promotion at its finest. Though I do believe they missed an opportunity to have a drunken Solid Snake sitting ringside making honking gestures at the camera. Maybe next time. Uh-oh, fraud alert! On the Rumble Roses website from 2004, they claimed that this was the first all-female pro wrestling game. But what about Cutie Suzuki No Ringside Angel from 1990? Or Super Wrestle Angels from 1994? Or Super Fire Pro Wrestling Queen Special from 1995?
Now, why would they say that if it wasn't true? Rumble Roses was released in 2004 on the PlayStation 2 gaming console.
Many concerned citizens were frightened of this game when it came out because of all the TNA.
No, not the wrestling promotion TNA. That wouldn't make any sense. When I said people were frightened because of TNA, I was talking about tits and ass. Boobs and butts. Yeah, to clarify, maybe in the future I should say B&B.
Hey, even the manual's pretty entertaining to read. And just like Dixie Clements on the cover, this thing is thick. Not only does it give you all the basic info you need to play the game, you also get character bios with bust size, as well as some much appreciated tips, like how to unlock secret characters. Something you often have to read about online, like on game FAQs. Controls are easy enough to pick up and learn within the span of a few minutes, and from there, you'll be striking, grappling into devastating maneuvers, and performing finishers with ease in no time. Speaking of finishers, each lady has two of them. A signature killer move, typically performed by pressing L1 after filling your yellow bar and increasing the special move indicator. And a lethal move, also performed by pressing L1, but only when stricter conditions are met, such as having your opponent lying on the mat after you've ascended to the top rope, or having your opponent dazed in the corner.
Hey, some of this stuff's pretty badass. And honestly, seeing these maneuvers, well, some of the coolest shit in the game.
Not as cool as some of that B&B though. Killer and lethal moves aren't the only meter-based attacks though. This heart icon is the humiliation gauge, and carrying out certain maneuvers will help to fill it up. Once full, your opponent is officially humiliated. To signify this, a mini cutscene plays where the camera takes on a rose-tinted dreamlike blur and zooms in on your blushing, now humiliated foe. When they get back up, if you have at least one stored finisher, the L2 prompt will appear on the screen, and you can hit that girly with your humiliation move, which is basically a third finisher.
Luckily, nearly impossible to humiliate me.
As for the in-match rules, it's always no holds barred. No rope breaks for submissions, no countouts, no DQs, which means weapons are in play. If you reach into the crowd from the top left, you get a baseball bat. Bottom left, a whip. Bottom right, brass knucks. And top right, a tickle stick? Yes, it's a big tickly finger on a stick. You use it to tickle your opponent. If you have a tickle fetish, you'll love Rumble Roses. When you fire this game up for the first time, there are 10 voluptuous ladies on the roster, and each one of these women has an alter ego that can be unlocked. In exhibition mode, this is done by changing a character's personality from face to heel, or heel to face, via the VOW system. If you're a wrestling noob, a face is a good guy, a heel is a bad guy. In a very odd decision, the developers of this game made it so that a character's default version and their alter ego are not playable at the same time. The Vow system has another use though, and that's to set up characters for a title shot. If you push a character to 100% heel or face alignment, that character can challenge for the Rose of Roses Championship in the Challenge the Champion mode. Winning the title unlocks the new champion's locker room gallery, which allows one to ogle and slobber over their favorite virtual females. Defending the championship gives you access to the yet steamier beach gallery, where the poses get a bit sexier, and complete gooners will find themselves zooming in with reckless abandon for weeks on end. How about story mode? Here you start with the same 10 characters available in Exhibition. Each wrestler has their own story, and upon completing it, you unlock their alter ego, who also has a unique adventure, but not as long or fleshed out as the original version of the character.
Yes, I said long. And fleshed out.
And unlike Exhibition mode, after an alter ego is unlocked, the default remains playable.
Which is nice.
And if you beat story mode with both versions of each wrestler, you'll also have unlocked Lady X and her variant Lady X Substance for play in Exhibition mode. Whether you'd prefer to mix it up under the bright lights of an arena or engage in a pants-off dance-off on the beach, Rumble Roses is a great time. Even past the boobies, even beyond butt cheeks, there's a fantastic arcade-flavored wrestling game here. Come for the B&B?
I'm gonna come.
Stay for the gameplay.
Now, please look forward to this touching tribute to Rumble Roses, set to the tune of Eric Clapton's hit song, It's in the Way That You Use It, from his 1986 album, August. New lyrics and vocals by me, Super Divorce. Enjoy, chefs.
They've also got it low. So pick yourself up a coffee. Roll the PlayStation 2. Some of the ladies can jump really high. Some of the ladies have laser eyes. Some of the ladies ride over bikes. But all of these ladies are sexy tonight. Hot lady wrestles with titties. They're out of control. Hot lady wrestles with titties. They're jiggling old. Riding over into the booty. They've also got it low. So pick yourself up a coffee. On the PlayStation 2. Hot lady wrestles with titties. 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 Hot lady wrestles with titties.
This album's nothing but net. Come on.
To find out what happens next, and for a brand new review, click here!